Like, hey guys, how are you doing? My Thor camera is not being a Thor camera at this moment. But you know what? I'm going to show. Thor is here somewhere, but I need this camera to show you something. So I will just leave it there. I need to move this here. It seems I need more light. Thor, Thor, this is really office hours. This is work, Thor. This is not play. Hey, Tommy, Champa, how are you guys doing? I can't believe you guys are here. Good morning. Let me go turn on a light. Thor, it's not time for play, my boy. It is not time. Thor, can you help me turn on the light? No, you cannot help me, of course. Excuse me? Excuse me. Hold on a sec. Somewhere here is my light. All right, we have better lights. I have been Thor. I have been thinking that I believe I need to get a different kind of desk because the desk I have right now is just not being very helpful for what I'm using it for. Basically, what I would really like to do. Hey, Thalandor, how are you doing? What I would like to do is get a desk that has a huge drawer, almost the size of the desk. Hi, my boy. A huge drawer that can withstand the weight of that full keyboard back there, so that you can put the keyboard away, and then you have a desk. And then when you need the keyboard, you just pull it out. Because I find that having the keyboard there, I rarely use it. And the thing is, this keyboard right here, I'm going to switch the camera. Hey, Kroger. Sorry, you're going to see my super messy desk. This here, it's just not nice to play in as far as trying to write, to compose music, because it's kind of flimsy. And it's the nature of this type of keyboard, which is to be used as a controller more than as an actual keyboard with sound, piano-like instrument. But I don't use this very much even when it's right in front of me. And so I've been disconnecting it and putting it to the side and then bring it back when I need it. It's a whole big mess. So basically I can show you the state of affairs here in the Maluka desk. Well, this is the Thor, first of all. Thor, are you a part of my messy desk tour? Hi, Thor. Thor. So yeah, so over there, and I have a keyboard on the floor, and I have a drum, and I have my mixing board there, but I have all this stuff on the floor, and I have this huge stuff on the floor that is in my way. So anyway, hold on. Let me get this back into how I need it to show you what I want to show you today. I think that'll work. So, hey Shandapana, how are you doing? Buenas noches. Talander says, I feel silly. It took me far too long to realize you were talking about a musical keyboard, not computer keyboard. I know. No. And it's easy to make that mistake. I am obsessed with computer keyboards as well. I have I think I have more, a bigger computer keyboard collection than I do a musical one. But yeah. It's this keyboard controller. And what I don't like about it is that these keys are very thin. They are different. Okay, this is the demonstration type. I'm going to make this camera go like this so that I can show you. If you see the keys, these are slim keys. I don't remember what they're called, but they're just like slabs of key, and that's it. And if you go to the other keyboard, in this side, you can see that these are full. Do you see the difference here? That these have this, that they go all the way down, and those are called weighted keys. And in theory, they are supposed to feel just like a piano. Sorry. So that if you are used to playing a piano, then it shouldn't be quite such a difference in feel when you play. And it's really difficult. I am sure a piano professional PhD could play in whatever instrument they desire, but for me, it's tricky. There is a dark skin for YouTube Chrome extend. Oh, what? Oh, so with Chrome, with an extension in Chrome, you can make it have a darker screen. Panda browser extensions are your best friend. They really are. I should look into that. So what I wanted to show you guys that I got recently, and it's let me just, how can I do this so that I can make sure that I can see what you're looking at and I can read you. There we go. Hey Andy, I'm glad you could make it. I am so glad you could make it. Welcome to Office Hours. So I need to show you my I have the other monitor that is completely in the way. And I cannot see. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. There we go. This goes here. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to create a session with a template that I made a few days ago called Chamber Extra Light. What I want to show you is I got a new library. I got two libraries that I want to share with you today. This is part of my hope to expand and upgrade the studio equipment that I have this year. And updating strings was something that I wanted to start with. And this is the the string sounds that I had before were always orchestral, big sounding. And I had like a huge orchestra and I had a normal orchestra. But now I've gotten a string library called chamber strings. And chamber strings are it's a smaller string section that fits in a chamber. That is used a lot for classical music, and I don't remember what the what's it called, like the amount of different strings. I should look it up actually. Let me look it up because the orchestra has like 16 violins or like even more, and I know the chamber string has a smaller overall sound. Let me see. How can I search for this? Chrome. Open. Chamber string configuration. String orchestra, chamber music. String quartet. It's not a string quartet. String orchestra. I guess there's all sorts of chamber orchestra. A chamber orchestra, a large instrumental ensemble, typical of classical music. So yes, a chamber orchestra, it is a large ensemble, but it's smaller than a big classical, huge orchestra. But I'm not seeing any numbers. A full-size orchestra may sometimes be called a symphony orchestra or philharmonic orchestra. The actual number of musicians employed in a given performance may vary from 70 to over 100 musicians, depending on the work being played. The term chamber orchestra and sometimes concert orchestra usually refers to a smaller size ensemble of about 50 musicians or fewer. So it's 50 against 70 or all the way up to 100. And yes, it says chamber chamber orchestras usually specify in Baroque music, like Bach music or Handel in classical repertoire. So yes, and chamber orchestras that can have other instruments. What I got was just the string section, and so I will show you what that sounds like. And the video on the Patreon site looks way better than the video coming from the YouTube site. Weird. What? Really? Really? This is what you were waiting for, Andy Bubandi. Nighttime office hours. Hey, Richard, how are you doing? I just saw you. Welcome. Okay. So we have here, this is the library, these yellow things. And what's really cool about this library, let me see if I can, do I have sound first of all? Because since I reconnected sometimes my keyboard is acting like a fool, and it is acting like a fool right now, apparently. Oh, keyboard. Ay, it's my fault. It is not the keyboard's fault. Hold on. I forgot to connect the keyboard. It was never, ever going to work. Sorry. My bad. I'm going to turn it off, turn it on, see if that works. Maluka PhD. Okay, we're getting something. There we go. Malu panic. Hi, there we go. There's the sound. Okay. So, these are the first violins. What I want to show you is, I don't remember how I can show you the little piano thing. There used to be a piano. Instrument? No, bank. Ah, there we go. So that's the violins. I was struggling with this last time. I'm going to need to figure it out again if I can remember. With this kind of sample library, you can control the different things, how much vibrato an instrument has and how loud it plays, like if it's playing lightly or if it's playing heavily. And I also need to, but first let me remember. Let me remember, Maluka, what did you do to fix it? I should write down when I problem solve things, because I always have to problem solve them again. Hold on. That is not the expression pedal. Maybe I have to do that. Edit. Are you foot switch 1? Hold on. Ah, you fool. That did not work. Sorry. Maluka, you should do things before you start streaming. And now I broke it even more. I have no sound. Damn it. Hold on. Do not panic. Nobody panic. Hey. Well, actually, this gives me the idea that I want to try something else first. I'm going to close this, close project, don't save. Now I'm going to open new from template, and I'm going to call this chamber quick start, chamber light. You were totally going to panic, but I asked you and you did. Thank you, Thalendor, for listening. Hi, my God. That was super loud. Okay. All right, so we have the strings here. Let me, how can I, do not, master outputs? No, there we go. Okay, this can help. Aye, that is a lot louder. That freaking scared me. Hold on. Okay, expression is working. Why is that? It's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. Hold on. Foot switch 1, I'm going to figure you out. Hey, Tommy, can you turn on the piano cam or something? Yes, 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 yes. 1 second. I just realized that you can't even see me. I'm a fool. But let me just search. So, this is 64. Okay. You. Foot switch 1 is 64. Then why are you not working? Okay, okay. Never mind. I will let this go. We can continue doing stuff. Where's my cam? Where's my camera? Malucam. There's Malucam. And there's the Thor cam, which is going to be the piano cam. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna put this here. And this here. Okay. Transition. Can you see me? Hi, Mom. A little bit louder and maybe I'll wake up. So the cool thing, let me see if I can now show you with just the violins. If you can keep your eye on this controller called right here that I'm pointing with the mouse, hopefully you can see it, called dynamics. And this is the part, the dynamics are what control the intensity of the sound, whether it's played lightly or roughly, heavily. So you should be able to tell a difference. For example, if I play here. Right? And so that's a really cool control to have. And what I was experimenting with the other day was that I changed this controller so that instead of it being, I'm going to have to switch this camera to the other side. Hold on. I crap. Oh God, I'm gonna break everything. No, it's okay. I am going to move this out of the way. And then this out of the way. Perfect. So, okay, the important thing is that you can see here. And so hopefully a little bit of my playing. Hold on. All right, so these are the controllers that I am using. And for example, this one on the left is usually assigned to pitch bend. I don't know if it's assigned here. No, here's not assigned to anything. So this is the dynamic. But what I like to do, I have a pedal, which you're not going to be able to see, that is usually used to control the expression. The expression has more to do with volume than it does with dynamics. It's kind of a tricky thing to understand. I don't even understand it all that well myself. But it is a different thing than dynamics. So what I've been doing is I can set this. I'm going to say remove the MIDI automation pedal. So if I move my pedal, it no longer moves the expression. And in here, I'm going to say learn MIDI, and I move my pedal, and now I am controlling it with my foot, hands free. It's like Bluetooth. So what I've spent a bunch of time was practicing. Hey, Santa Toti. So practicing with the foot pedal to kind of get a natural sound. So let's see. So that's takes some getting used to. And then the other thing that is super cool about this library, most libraries, is you can assign a controller to the vibrato. And since I'm no longer using this wheel here to control the dynamics, I'm going to set this to control the vibrato. And I think that everybody has their own preference when it comes to these controllers. It depends on how your... I remove MIDI automation 1. Okay, so there we go. Vibrato controlled with this wheel, and then dynamics controlled with my foot. The really cool thing about that is that it's the difference. Let me see if you can hear the difference. This is just dynamics. Well, this is plain. This is plain Jane. And then this is with dynamics. Hold on, let me get my foot working. I'm a little clumsy with a pedal, sorry. And then if you add the vibrato, and like I say, I'm a little clumsy, but then you can go in and edit with the mouse everything precisely so that you get the most natural sounding performance with these robot strings. So is the pedal sort of regulating the sound pressure and not the volume of it? It's weird because it also affects the volume. Like if you hear, this is softer than this. But I think it has more to do with the kind of volume a player would be able to perform. You know, if you imagine a person bowing very, very, very lightly on the strings, of course it sounds softer than a person really bowing loud, like heavily. So it's that kind of a volume difference. Whereas expression is kind of like the volume knob. It's the same kind of dynamic. Like if you have a soft dynamic, it's just louder, but it's still a soft sound. Does that make sense? You're just making it louder to fit better within the recording. So yeah, it's kind of a weird thing because you have with MIDI you have all sorts of different settings because there's also a MIDI volume setting, and you're like, well, if you have the expression setting, what is the volume setting? But what I've been reading is that the MIDI volume is what you set as your general volume for the whole track of the instrument. You say this violin is starting in volume 60, let's say. Once you have that 60 general level, if you need to bring it down or raise it a little bit so that it fits better with the orchestra or with the track, then you use the expression. You don't change the MIDI volume all over the place. No, you modify it a bit with the expression, but you still have your basic level. You're just playing with it a little bit. And you're also, at the same time, controlling the dynamics, but the dynamics have more to do with the feel of the performance, like the dramaticness of it or the lightness of it. Which raises the question, have you ever played the violin? Andy Bobandi, the violin is a very sad story for me. So it's not just volume, but also the quality of sound, like how loud brass instruments get kind of ugly. Exactly, because loud brass is like, they go from normal sounding to like really danger, Will Robinson, danger. So yeah, it's kind of like that. The violin, I remember my parents once when I was a kid, they bought me a violin because they had, in their experience, we had a guitar that was my mother's in the house, and I learned how to play it, learned how to play the piano. And I was really drawn to instruments and everything. So I thought, oh, great, a violin. And I picked it up and I'm like, fantastic, I'm going to learn the violin. And I couldn't because it's super challenging. And it's a hard thing to learn properly alone. And I didn't get a teacher for it because I was in other things. So yeah, so I still have that. And what they got me was an electric violin because they had seen a performer somewhere. They went on a trip and saw a performer somewhere with an electric violin. And I still have it, but I can't play it. That is my sad violin story. That was an eye-opening thing, because in music, I think that you can only go so far before you have to, like everybody, you have to discipline and practice, because I think natural curiosity has a ceiling, and then you have to use education and discipline and practice to take that level and make it pro. You can add distortion to the electric violin. If I want to sound like I'm killing cats, sure. There's still time to learn. That is something that I love about music, because I know that even if I never become a violin concert playing, it's still something that I know that when I have a little bit more time to do something that is not, work related or that kind of thing, I know that I will love the experience of trying to learn violin and cello. What else would I like to learn? I would love to learn to play the French horn, and the flute. I bought this Irish flute, tin flute. It's like the tiny flute. I bought that and a manual, because I could not. I also bought. Do you guys remember the crystal flute that I got? That's too advanced for me. I do need a teacher for that. The xylophone. I do know how to play the xylophone. I do. When I studied percussion. And so I have to practice a lot. Something, how about a dulcimer? That would be cool. Something that I need to do at some point. Maybe I could even do that during office hours. I need to take. I have several bits of classical music scores of chamber stuff, or like string quartets or something, and I need to recreate them here in Logic to practice the performance of the MIDI. I think that would help me a lot. Here's what I was playing the other time. What was I recording? Gonna mute this. Aye. Why is this one sounding all weird? Legato, chili. I don't know why that sounded weird. I don't know what's up with this super crazy sound. Do you guys hear it? It has a mind of its own. I'm trying to think. Play back. There we go. Think. No! Why is it sounding so weird? Is it these overlapping notes? I'll be damned. I have no idea why that's going on. So I was trying the strings. I was trying to play around with something that I could record with for the song Glycerine. Is it just shifted to the right? No, it's not shifted to the right. It's more that, for example, something is happening in the instructions that no, that was not it. I don't know what is happening, to be honest. But it's something weird. They are aligned, I believe. Like if I look at them all, they all start in the same-ish place, but something is happening with the attacks. That is weird as crappity crap. Basses, violins. Legato performance. So this is okay. That's why this one was out of order. 3. This won't fix anything, but it just helps me have them in order. Why the crappity crap? Okay, we don't mind. We have to start anyway. Thor licked the keys. Absolutely. My boy, where's my boy? He's in his little carpet. Ay, sweetie. So let's add a new track. And let's see what kind of fun trouble we can get into. Yeah, okay. So in here, I want to use files. Was it an ADO piano that I had? I know, spinning wheel, rainbow. No! Aye. Logic. Do you guys see the rainbow? There we go. What the crappity crap? Instrument. Load. And I am also struggling a bit with my computer's power. The processing and RAM and stuff, because these libraries are super heavy. But the cool thing about them is that they have all sorts of articulations, like plucked strings and pizzicatos and legatos and all and staccatos, and you can deactivate the sounds you're not using, the articulations you're not using, and that clears up a lot of RAM. So for example, in these, I believe I just have the legato sounds. Let's see. Oy! We're gonna call this piano. And I am wondering, font, staccato, reverse, infinite. What is ethereal? Suppress piano. Hi. What is emperor? That sounds like an emperor piano. What is the golden piano? What is the future? Glockenspiel piano. This one is very nice. What is infinity? I like this one a lot. Glisten. Reversed. I don't hear the reversed aspect of it. Is that a Streamlabs word? That one? Yes. Yes, it is indeed. Staccato. I think I'm gonna go for the infinity one. What I want to do is what I need to do with this piano is transport it a little bit, and I'll transport it here. Transpose. I think I had said 3 up, 1, 2, 3 up. Let's try here. I need to close this guy, and I need to, excuse me, I'm going to delete these because, okay, I'll show you guys. I'll show you, you can never tell anyone, okay? I'll show you the full thing, because I recorded some vocals, like just to give an idea to myself. It's like so horrible. Hello. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine could have been easier on you. Could not change though I wanted to. Should have been easier on three. Fred It was late. So yeah, so that's I always make demos like that are like completely yawning and stuff, but just to give myself an idea. But then there's fun. Maluka PhD, wanna hire me for your singing project? Malu yawn. Thank you, Salander, for saying that. The yawn needs to stay. The brilliant thing is I left the yawn when I made the template files for several different configurations. So every time I open those templates, I will always have that yawn to hear. It sounded pretty epic up until the yawn. Yes, it was very low, I feel. And I don't want to make it super high or anything, but it was it's like Gregorian chant, glycerine. Don't let the days go by. I think that's a better key. Now I need to get my other Logic microphone. Don't tell Blue that I'm not using this one. I'm using this one. Hello. Hello. Okay. So, this reverb, it pains me to say it, but it's too much. I never thought I'd live to see the day. Hello, reverb. Hello, reverb. Okay, that is much more controlled. Good. So, what I want to see if I can add reverb to this piano. Or reverb. Space designer. Thalendor, yes. Yes, Tommy. It's a big shock. Big shock. I'm hitting this with my head. I am wondering if I open up this instrument again, if I can make the sound attack release. So I wanted to make it a soft sound. I think that's a little bit better. Is it? So it's not like super loud. Pásale, estoy en office hours. No te muevas. And now what I need to do is look for the Glycerine lyrics. I seem to remember a time on the internet where you can look for lyrics and you would get the actual lyrics. I wish all bands had like their official lyrics somewhere, because the stuff you find in all sorts of sites is not always correct. Even like on Google Music, and it's wrong. I'm just gonna leave it here, I guess. Must be your skin. So let's try this out. See what we're up against. Must be your skin that I'm sinking in. Must be for real, 'cause now I can feel I didn't mind. It's not my kind, it's not my time to wonder why everything gone white and everything's gray. Now you're here, now you're away. Don't want this, remember that. I'll never forget where you're at. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine, glycerine. Never alone, I'm alone all the time. Are you at one or do you lie? We live in a wheel where everyone steals, but when we rise it's like strawberry fields. If I treated you bad, you bruise my face. Could love you more, you've got a beautiful taste. Don't let the days go by. Couldn't have been easier on you. I couldn't change though I wanted to. Should have been easier or three. Our old friend Fear and you and me. Glycerine. So no, I do not like this piano sound. I'm not sure about the key. I'm not sure about anything in this life. First of all, I'm gonna switch the piano sound. I'm going to try my good old trusty. Do you usually record without reverb to add it later? It depends. It depends. I usually record with okay, here's what it depends on. If I am recording vocals for somebody else, I will add a little bit of reverb to the vocals and record it like that, but when I send the dry tracks completely. And before I send it, I listen to everything without the reverb just to make sure it sounds fine. But I rarely ever record dry just because I don't like it. And it's usually never appropriate. If it is appropriate, I'll record without reverb, but usually the mixes I get sent to record vocals to, they are so huge sounding that if I record dry vocals, they sound weird. So yeah, I submit dry vocals so they can process them as they want. If I'm just recording stuff for fun, I usually record with reverb, because the reverb I can change later since it's digital, like with these multi-track softwares. If I don't like the reverb, I can delete it later or change to a different sound, etc. So it's okay. But I try to create a mood and a sound that I am enjoying as I work. And if this were dry sounding, I wouldn't feel it's as magical. Da-dum, da-da-da-da. Like the readout up above that shows the chords you're playing. I like the readout up above that shows the chords you're playing. Where? I see what you mean. In here? No. Where does it? Where? What are you talking about, Andy? Redemption. Piano. Gonna try with this one. This one is my old trusty. Delete everything. Delete. I see what you mean. That's super cool. So I'll give you an example. I will remove the reverb completely, and I will try to record a take with this. This is a piano sound, and well, just so you can hear what it sounds like. I personally don't like hate it or anything, but I prefer the reverb. It must be your skin I'm sinking in, must be for real, 'cause now I can feel I didn't mind. It's not my kind, it's not my time to wonder why everything's gone white, everything's gray. Now you're here, now you're away. I don't want this, remember that. I'll never forget where you're at. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine, glycerine. What I want to try now, I am curious about raising this half a step up. I thought my phone sounded. Let's try this one. Must be your skin I'm sinking in. It must be for real, 'cause now I can feel I didn't mind. It's not my kind, it's not my time to wonder why everything's gone white and everything's gray. Now you're here, now you're away. Don't want this, remember that. I'll never forget where you're at. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine, glycerine. I don't know what key I like better. And here I am, back to my old self, going higher than I should. Must be your skin. Hold on. Ay, no! Panic, malo panic. Back to my reverb. Good. So yeah, like you say, it doesn't, like, it takes away the I guess the spooky ambiences. It feels like you can concentrate more on the nuances of your voice without the reverb for recording purposes. Like I said, when I record for other people, I absolutely try my best to pay attention for everything. When I record for myself, it depends on the song or how precise I want to be with it. Don't let the days go by, glycerin. That's too high. Too high, yeah, high. Thank you, Andy, very much. Do you think you actually perform it a bit differently without the reverb? That's a good question. I think what reverb changes is that it can sometimes, since it lengthens whatever word you're saying because of the echo, then you can stop slightly. You don't need to worry about extending the word all the way to the very end because it kind of gets lost in the mysticalness of it all. And for example, don't let the days go by, and then without reverb, don't let the days go by. I need to make sure the days go, I need to extend it manually. The reverb won't do that for me. So it definitely, I guess, it is you have to be just more aware and more careful that your end of words is solid enough. And one of the struggles that I have that is still a struggle for me in singing lessons, even, these past couple of weeks, is that I tend to end words like the correct way would be to sing days and all like days all the way to the end like this. And what I do is days, and my teacher's like, Maluka, don't like it's like you're running out of energy, you're running out of air. And that is one of my teacher says that is one of the most amateurish things to do in vocals. That's how you can tell the difference between a true vocal PhD, a professional, and an amateur who's singing just without real proper training. Because it's as if I say, let the days go by, instead of days go by, like jazz hands theater. I hope that makes sense. But ever since he said that to me, I am super self-conscious about it, like super aware of it. And it's not something that I can immediately fix, but I am doing better than before. And usually, sometimes when I have to record vocals for someone else, I take the song, unless there's like a top secret NDA, which I haven't had to sign in a long time. But I usually take the song to my teacher and he helps me work through it so that when I record it, I can send it and have it sound as professional as possible. Why didn't I join this Patreon month? So why didn't you, Andy? Why? I'm kidding. No, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And I agree with what you said that true test, I think, of any musician is cut out the effects. What do you sound like without them? I appreciate that you think I sound well without them, but even if you take a guitar player, like a classical guitar player, again, if you put the reverb, even I sound good on guitar. But if I, like, without reverb live play something and then a professional guitarist play something, the tone, the sustains, exactly like with vocals, the sustains on the notes will be completely different. Amateurs sound much more clunky. What was your last NDA? I cannot say. I think it was about a year ago, but I cannot say. I am so sorry. It's the difference between Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears. Yep. Yeah, kind of. All right. So I think Somebody's about to start snoring. What a surprise. Don't let the days go by. I'm undecided whether I want to play this on piano or not. I'm not really digging it very much. I think I'll try once more, but I want to go into this piano sound and see if I... Hold on, Redemption Piano. But where? Hold on. Where are you? That's a good point. Because I have this super reverby sound with more reverb. There we go. I need to do that. I think that'll be better. Champa, you're speaking funny, Champa. I do not understand you. I'm kidding. So, the reverb. And I am going to just take it down even a little bit more. Reverbception, exactly. That's exactly what it was. I have to remember what I am playing. Okay. Wish me luck. Delete everything. Yes, delete, delete. Hold on one second. There's a part that is not in the lyrics, but I remember the song well enough to know. Must be your skin, I'm sinking in. Must be for real, 'cause now I can feel I didn't mind. It's not my kind, it's not my time to wonder why everything's gone white and everything's gray. Now you're here, now you're away. Don't want this, remember that. I'll never forget where you're at. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine, glycerine. I'm never alone. I'm alone all the time. Are you? I'm distracted, so I need to restart. And I had made a mistake a little while ago. You like how I laugh? I hope you like how I sing too. No? No, I'm kidding. Okay. I don't like playing on this piano. It drives me crazy. Sinkisa, good morning. Thank you for stopping by. 5 a.m. Too early. I thought I had brought some water as well. Very bad. I don't know where I left it. Okay. Thor, fetch water. I wish. You guys, you know how Thor had surgery in his nether regions. Yesterday, he tried humping his bed. I honestly never thought that I would be happy to see my boy try to hump his bed. But it was like, Thor, you are well. You are officially well. It was a magical moment. It must be her skin. Damn it! Damn it! Okay. Whatever happens, I'm not stopping this time. The humping went smoother than before. Indeed, I guess. Okay, to stop so I don't keep that audio. It must be her skin. I'm sinking in. It must be for real. 'Cause now I can feel I didn't mind. It's not my kind. It's not my time to wonder why everything's gone white and everything's gray. Now you're here, now you're away. Ay, that was super horrible. Ay, my finger, it did what it wanted. I'm wondering. This is office hours. Serious business, Thalandor. Exactly. I'm trying to think. I think that what I would like is to try this on guitar because I'm not digging the piano. I'm not digging the piano as a principal instrument. I don't know why. Just something in my mind tells me try the guitar. So, in order to try the guitar, I need to connect the guitar. And in order to connect the guitar, I need to go and connect the guitar. Excuse me a second. Excusez-moi. Don't let the days go by glycerine. Ay, sorry, my head. Glycerine. I'm never alone. I'm alone all the time. Are you at one, or do you lie? The guitar. Ay, sorry, microphone. Don't let the days go by. May I have power? guitar. I am an idiot. I am a big idiot. Mic, DI, okay. Sorry, I'm connecting everything erroneously. Hold on. Seriously? I really want to fix this setup because it is not healthy. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine. Doo-doo-doo-doo, glycerine. Let me now make an audio track. Don't let the input 2, please. Let me tune. I'm going to need to change the strings to the guitar fairly soon. And I need my capo, and it's very far away. Sorry, camera. Sorry. My capo fell. No, here it is. Okay. Hi, this place. So if I am 4, then I have to be 5. Crappity crap. How can I transpose this? Sol, mi. Can I do this? It's the same. No, it's worse. Damn it. This is not gonna work. What are you talking about, bad poop? I look away for a second, and you're talking about bad poop. And earlier today, you guys were talking about farts. What? You guys, what are you doing? All right, I'm going to try. I'm going to try different things because I'm not sure what the crappity crap I want to do. Boys and their poop. Exactly, Shanda Panda. Boys and their poop.
must be your skin that I'm sinking in. Must be for real, 'cause now I can feel I didn't mind. It's not my kind, it's not my time to wonder why everything's gone white and everything's gray. And now you're here, now you're away. Don't want this, remember that. I'll never forget where you're at. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine, glycerine. I'm never alone, I'm alone all the time. Are you at one, or do you lie? We live in a wheel where everyone steals, and when we rise it's like strawberry fields. If I treated you bad, you bruised my face. Couldn't love you more, you've got a beautiful taste. Don't let the days go by. Could have been easier on you. I couldn't change though I wanted to. Should have been easier by 3. Our old friend Veer and you and me. Glycerine, bad moon wine again. Bad moon wine again as she falls around me. I needed you more when you wanted us less. Could not kiss, just regret. Might just be clear, simple and plain. Oh, that's just fine, that's just one of my names. Don't let the days go by. Could have been easier on you. I couldn't have changed though I wanted to. Should have been easier by 3. Our old friend Veer and you and me. Glycerine, glycerine, glycerine.
I do like it better. I agree with you guys that it's more, it's truer to the original, because the piano is just not doing it. I don't know what it is about it. I think it may be because of the way I know how to play piano is not the way that best suits the song. Hey, the Alb. Good morning. So now what I would like to do, I need to bring this mic back because this one's gonna go off. What I would like to try to do is play the bass. Let's see. Oh. With this particular sound, I need to make sure that notes don't overlap. Got you. So when I change notes, lift and press. Lift and press. Because if I press and then press without lifting, that happens. Press without lifting. So press, lift, press. So now I need to get my I need to organize my thoughts. What the crap? I've transposed the piano so that I don't have to play over here. I can play here. One thing I could try to do is in this particular sound, this block right here, I have my dynamics tied to my wheel. Something I want to experiment with is if I also learn here so that these are both controlled by this. And the English dictionary. The piano is a different feel. It feels more somber and lilty. What is lilty? Okay. Define lilty. Lilty, according to the English Oxford Dictionary, it says that it's an excitable, energetic person, or put a great deal of effort into an activity. In the phrase, give it lilty. I don't think that's the right definition. I think this dictionary is wrong. Lilty, a flowery and light feel. Okay, lilty. Okay, flowery and light feel to the sound. Okay. All right, so what I want to do is play this back and just kind of try to play along.
Must be your skin that I'm sinking in. Must be for real, 'cause now I can feel. I didn't mind, it's not my kind. It's not my time to wonder why everything's gone white and everything's gray. Now you're here, now you're away. Don't want this, remember that. I'll never forget where you're at. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine, glycerine. I'm never alone, I'm alone all the time. Are you at one or do you lie? We live in a wheel where everyone steals, and when we rise it's like strawberry fields. If I treated you bad, you bruised my face. Couldn't love you more, you've got a beautiful taste. Don't let the days go by. Could have been easier on you. I couldn't change though I wanted to. Should have been easier by 3. Our old friend Veer and you and me. Glycerine. needed you more when you wanted us less. Could not kiss, just regret. Might just be clear, simple, and plain. Oh, that's just fine, that's just one of my names. Don't let the days go by. Could have been easier on you. I couldn't have changed though I wanted to. Should have been easier by 3. Our old friend Veer and you and me. Glycerine, glycerine, glycerine.
My screwed up ending. Okay. Not bad. There were a couple of little glitches here and there, but we've got a really just bassy. You love the little laugh. Keep it. So now we go to the cello. And when trying to arrange strings, I usually find that I like to start from usually from the bottom to the top. Unless I have a very particular string line in mind, like a high string line. But in this case, I don't really. I kind of want to explore whatever happens. And I am liking, for this one, I'm going to do the same, or I am going to... shall we learn MIDI, remove this one, and learn this one, so that they are both the same dynamics. Okay, can I move the expression a little bit here? And so we should have the crappity crap. Hold on. No, it's right. Why am I not seeing? That's really weird. I don't know why I'm not seeing the piano for this one. Oh, there we go. How can I select it? Show me the piano. If I solo it, it changes it. But if I don't, it goes back to another violin. Well, okay. You can still see my controls here. So if our low note was an F, that from the basis, cello can often double octave the bass, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maluka and Crappity Crap on the front. I like that t-shirt design.
Must be your skin that I'm sinking in. Must be for real.
I decided that I'm going to keep this guitar only.
I didn't mind. It's not my kind. It's not my time to wonder why everything's gone white and everything's gray. Now you're here. Now you're.
I like that. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to start. Da, da. What the crap? What did I do? Okay, Okay. Move. Everybody's in my way. Okay. How do I arrange this so that you can see and I can see? Like this.
Must be your skin that I'm sinking in. Must be for real, 'cause now I can feel.
I don't know which line I like better. Gonna try again.
Must be your skin that I'm sinking in. Must be for real, 'cause now I can feel. I didn't mind, it's not my kind, it's not my time.
I'm doing this all wrong. All wrong, all wrong, all wrong. But I'm seeing where this is going.
Must be your skin that I'm sinking in. Must be for real, 'cause now I can feel. I didn't mind, it's not my kind, it's not my time to wonder why everything's gone white and everything's grey. Now you're here, now you're away. Don't want this, remember that. I'll never forget where you're at. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine, glycerine. I'm never alone, I'm alone all the time. Are you at one or do you lie? We live in a wheel where everyone steals, and when we rise it's like strawberry fields. If I treated you bad, you bruised my face. Couldn't love you more, you've got a beautiful taste. Don't let the days go by. Could have been easier on you. I couldn't change though I wanted to. Should have been easier by 3. Our old friend Veer and you and me. Glycerine.
I went super high with the cello, Maluka. I do with the cello the same thing I do with my voice. I think the cello is a soprano. Very bad, Maluka. Look at this. But you know what? I think there were some pretty melodies there that need to be polished and everything. But we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Let's listen back a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and activate the viola. Now the viola, where's my viola? Violas, I'm going to do the same thing. Remove this, please, and learn this, please. Okay, great. So one thing we can do. Viola, activate!
Must be your skin that I'm sinking in. Must be for real, 'cause now I can feel. I didn't mind, it's not my kind, it's not my time to wonder why everything's gone white and everything's grey. Now you're here, now you're away. Don't want this, remember that. I'll never forget where you're at. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine.
Everybody stop. I need to deactivate. Can I deactivate this one? Hold on.
activate this one. What is this one? Legato port. Guess I can keep that.
These are some of the articulations that you can deactivate to clear up more RAM. In this case, I'm deactivating it because when I triggered them, they changed the sound too much. And since we're doing a very simple legato slow kind of a thing, we don't need those articulations. So, how do I, okay. Okay. So, what I need to do...
To wonder why everything's gone white and everything's gray. Now you're here, now you're away. Don't want this, remember that. I'll never forget where you're at. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine, glycerine. I'm never alone, I'm alone all the time. Are you at one or do you lie? We live in a wheel where everyone steals, and when we rise it's like strawberry fields. If I treated you bad, you bruised my face. Couldn't love you more, you've got a beautiful taste. Don't let the days go by. Could have been easier on you. I couldn't change though I wanted to. Should have been easier by 3. Our old friend Fear and you and me. Glycerine.
I'm having difficulties hearing what I want. Maybe it sends out a missile warning. How crazy was that about the alert on Hawaii? And I saw, I don't know if it was true or not, but I saw on Reddit a picture of the actual like screen that was used to send out the alert, and it was like super basic. It looked like Windows 93 or something. Wait, was there a Windows 93 or Windows 3.1? Windows 95 was the first one with a year. What was the first Windows with the year attached to it? Mute the baseline, Malo. I think it's throwing you off. No. But what I need to make sure that everything is falling in line with that, because I want that baseline. I think I am hearing in my mind, I think the problem is I'm hearing in my mind a more complicated arrangement than the song arrangement. A more complicated string arrangement than the song needs. If that makes sense. I think I need to simplify. Your family members freaked out, Shanda. Holy cow. I can't even imagine. Because it's like, this is not a drill. This is not a drill. Can you? No. I panic when it says, that it's going to be a cold day. Can't even imagine an alarm like that. At least people are more prepared now for a real missile. That's true. Kinda like the but what can you do if you get an alert that a missile is on the way? I guess you go underground? I have no idea. I've never looked for the protocol for when there's a missile alert. Tuck and roll. Nothing. There are no basements in Hawaii. Well, it makes sense, because wouldn't having basements be, if it's an island, there's issues maybe with water having basements. That's kind of like risky. I don't know. I don't know if that would even be true. But I know what happened. There was a screen with the send test message button and send real message right underneath, and a freaking ad popped up. I saw that animation on Reddit. Was that real though, that the ad popped up? Because my question is, why the hell are there ads on the missile launch alert page? That's the problem. No one knew what to do. Yeah. Oh man. The other thing that I wanted to show you, I think I'm going to sleep on this arrangement. I'll see if I can finish it over the weekend or maybe in Monday and in the next office hours, because I really am a bit lost about how I want the the overall song to sound. Because usually with covers I can hear it, and right now I'm struggling to hear it. Yes, please, another Contact 5 instrument. Because the other thing that I got, it's very similar to this. There's frequent ads everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised. Ay, come on. Spinning wheel. Spinning wheel. Everybody is... Oh, okay. Emotional Cello is the other library that I got. And so I have the Emotional Cello. We load it. And where's the... Isn't that such a nice sound? You know, I have to show you my only other option before buying this, just so that you can hopefully hear the difference. Where would I find cello solo? This was my old cello. Holy balls, sorry. This was my old cello sound. That's the old cello. This is the new cello. Ay. Come on. No. You. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. I really like it. And sometimes it's worth it. The instruments that you like the most. In my case, the cello is one of them. Since I tend to relate a lot to it, my voice being low, I kind of feel like a cello when I sing, and like a cello. So it's really fun to maybe invest in single instrument libraries for the instruments that you really, really love to include in solo versions. And something that I'm super curious about. For a long time, I've wanted to release the song called Heights, which is the one that I used for a lot of the blogs. I don't remember that, but you know that one, the dum dum dum, and I would love to release it. And I was thinking, what if I find that session file and replace the cello, the old cello that I had, which was something like this or similar to this, with this one? I think it would be very beautiful. It's something that we should try. Sounds like somebody rehearsing cello on a stage alone. Yeah. I agree, Senkisa. Qué bonita es Shanda Panda. Absolutely. And see, in this case, the wheel, my hand is covering it, but this wheel here, the sound is muted, like I don't know how to say, muffled. And if you go to the top, you can hear more of the bow, the resin, the what you use on the bow to make it have more friction. And so I guess you can hear more of the bow sound. So this is super smooth. And so this is light. And that's how you can play with the dynamics. And then you have, the volume and the... I don't know if in this library you can also control the vibrato or if it's just a set thing. There's probably a way to do that. Legato trimming. It's amazing how much these things have advanced over the years. Like on a guitar when you dampen the strings. Absolutely. It's the same kind of principle. Squeaky wheels. Are they squeaky? I heard that one squeak a little while ago. So yes. So I'm really curious. For example, I'm curious here. I'm just gonna play over it just because I'm curious.
Must be your skin, I'm sinking in. Must be for real, 'cause now I can feel.
It's super loud as hell.
I didn't mind, it's not my kind, it's not my time to wonder why everything's gone white and everything's gray. Now you're here,
I have to see, because the sound has a length and it ends, and I need to see how you make it longer. I don't know if with this I don't know how. Volume, attack type, legato, transition, legato trimming. What is legato trimming? Did that make it longer? What is this? I don't know what that is. I'm just like... Maybe that's just the nature. I have to research that because I don't know if it's the nature of the instrument. The sustain pedal is not working. I don't know if it's something I could program. Emotional cello. Let's see. Saturation, timbre, room, reverb, pitch, bend, sensitivity, bass, mid, gain, EQ, no stereo image. Credits. We can see who created this library. Thank you, Jan Trust, for making this cello. Info, boring. It's like the Skyrim books. No, I'm kidding. Vibrato, forte, delicate, fast. What is Renaissance? Renaissance. This one crossfades and can last all eternity. See, we have to learn a little bit more about this library. Starts playing the Zelda theme. I wish I were with the pickup. Or which one? I- Holy cow, that was a loud motorcycle. All right, so I'm going to sleep on this arrangement. If I work on this some more over the weekend, I'll make another office hours announcement on Patreon so we can continue working on this together. I think I just need to make some choices and then work on them. I'm glad that today we figured out that the piano is not quite gonna work. What I want to experiment with is finding a way to play the guitar. I need to see how to transpose it so I don't have to play as high above on the neck of the guitar, because I think that really thins out the sound, and that is bothering me. So I want to see how I can find those chords on the lower part of the neck of the guitar so we get a sound with more body. And so I would like to do that. And then maybe I have several. Well, I have one guitar effects thing that we could experiment with, maybe a really light distortion. I don't think I would like as heavy as distortion as the original song, but maybe just a little grit so that it's not as plain. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Andy Bobandi. Thank you very much for being here. And we'll continue. Have you seen the creepy roof man lately? The one that I saw on the other day. I have not seen Kisa. Thankfully, I have not. What is it that is so creepy about people on roofs in front of the house or in front of everywhere? It happened to me as well. I went to it didn't happen this week, but last week I went to the place where I go to therapy. It has a little waiting room that's like a tiny little living room, and then you see to the garage that doesn't have a roof, and then they are building on the in front of the house. They're building like a plaza with several floors, and it's going to be like a commercial plaza, and it was full of people walking around on the roof, and it made me feel so weird. I don't know what it is. What time over the weekend night one like this? Probably, Tommy, because I think so. Because usually during the day, there's like house stuff and things that I have to do. Tomorrow is what? Tomorrow's Friday. So maybe Saturday. I'll let you guys know in advance on Discord. And I also on Discord, it took me a while that Shampa sent me a whisper. Took me a while, but I saw about Johnny and that he is in the hospital. I'm just let's wait to see what we hear. I hope he's okay. Today is Friday. Yeah, for you, Saint Kisa. In here, I have 1 hour and 5 minutes before it's Friday. All right, you guys. I am going to go. I need. Sorry, it's like. Let me see if I can turn you. Thor is passed out. My boy, come say goodbye to the stream. Torpi. Ben Torpi. Let me see if I can change. Torkan full. Torkan full. Torpi. Hold on. Hold on so you see my boy in all of his splendor. Thor, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Do you want to say goodbye to the stream in office hours? Everybody was very responsible and they are here. Me too, Shanda Panda. I am glad I didn't know what to say because I feel it's very strange to me that somebody would share something that personal with a group, and I really don't know. I hope that everything works out, that he's okay. We live on a globe with different time zones. Yes, we do. Look how shiny Thor is. Thor, I am jealous of your beautiful hair. Your beautiful brunette hair. Bye, Auntie Shanda Panda. Thor, look at the stream. Look at the stream. Yeah, my boy. My boy. I'm glad you had fun, Tommy. Thank you so much. Bye, Kroger. Take care. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye. Main, full screen. Alright, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.